Welcome to Son of David's Hebrew word of the week, which is IBRI. This word refers to a descendant of Eber, who is first mentioned in Genesis as a great-grandson of Shem. IBRI is also understood to mean one from beyond, one who has crossed over, or a foreigner. In Orthodox Judaism, it is common to hear that Abraham was the first Jew. The Torah, however, tells us something different. In Genesis 11, we see Abram traveling from Ur of the Chaldeans in ancient Mesopotamia, and we further see him being called by God to leave his country and family. In Genesis 14, we read this account. Then they, the kings of Sodom, took all the possessions of Sodom and Gomorrah and all their food supply and departed. They also took Lot, Abram's nephew, and his possessions and departed, for he was living in Sodom. Then a survivor came and told Abram, the Hebrew. In other words, Abraham was the first person in the Bible to cross over by faith and to thereby earn the designation of Hebrew. Joseph and Jonah called themselves Hebrews as well, and the Philistines referred to the Israelites as Hebrews. Most importantly, Yahweh refers to himself as the God of the Hebrews. What does this mean for modern-day disciples of Yeshua? For one thing, we can understand that the designation of Hebrew is not a racial one. Instead, it speaks to the adoptive nature of God as a father, as anyone who crosses over by faith, as Abraham did, is welcome in the kingdom. As Peter says in Acts 10:34, I most certainly understand that God is not one to show partiality, but in every nation, the man who fears him and does what is right is welcome to him. Paul underscores this in Ephesians 2 by exhorting those who were formerly Gentiles, separate from Christ, excluded from the commonwealth of Israel, and strangers to the covenant of promise, but now have been brought near by the blood of Christ. One of the epistles in the Christian canon is even addressed to the Hebrews, so this term was clearly still in use during the first century. Fittingly, it is the book of Hebrews in which we find a discussion on the faith of Abraham. It has always been that whomever wishes to cross over through faith in the God of Abraham and his son Yeshua may be adopted as a son or daughter of the Most High. Thanks so much for listening, and don't forget to tune in next week. Shalom.